Hey everyone, and welcome to Android Games with Kevin. In this channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out some games from the Google Play Store under the top grossing category and the new category, and I'll review them. So the first game that we will review will be Empires and Puzzles. I think it's ranked around 48 currently in the top grossing list, and you can see we are currently on the main screen. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to introduce the game and kind of give you an idea of why you may want to play it or you may not want to play it. And then we'll just go through some of the features. So let's go ahead, and this is the main screen. Like I said, I'm already level 53. I've played this game for over 2 years now. So looking at the features, this is a match 3 type of game. This is similar a little bit to Candy Crush, but there's also some RPG elements in there as well. So what we can see on the main screen here are buildings. So you can build buildings up. It takes time. You can collect things like food and iron. And then, of course, all this ties into the Match 3 feature. And we can go into a campaign map just to demonstrate. So here we're in Season 2 campaign. We can go to map number 1 and stage 1 over here. And then we can go to the difficulty level, normal, and here we are. This is the introductory screen, and you can see 5 different heroes that I currently am using. These heroes, some of them are 4 stars, as you can see, some of them are 5 stars. 5 stars are your best units in the game. So what we do in a match 3 game, if you're familiar with this format, is match 3 tiles together. If you have those tiles with your specific color, then you do damage. So for example, here is, we can match this with the red. Because I have a red hero, it will do damage to the monsters. So the goal of this game, of course, is basically defeat the monsters and or defeat your enemies or other players, right? So what we're going to do is hit this little button on the top right, and that will auto battle. I do enjoy this feature because sometimes you want to complete easier an event, and you can just auto battle your way through the event instead of kind of matching up the tiles every so often. Of course, there are bonuses. So with match 3, you know that it's not only match 3, it's match 4, match 5, right? So if you can match 4 tiles in a row or have a specific combination, I'll show you this combination right now. Here's one of them. So because I matched them in a set, like a T over here you just saw, it came out with this diamond. So having this diamond, if I hit it, will trigger all of the red tiles. It'll attack the boss and all the enemies. Down here, you can see that my hero's skills are activated, so you can long press the hero to see a description of the skill, and then of course you can just tap it to use the skill. So some of them heal, some of them buffs, debuffs. If you played any sort of game similar, you know there's a buff, debuff mechanism, right? So there you go. With a victory, you can see I get experience, food, iron, recruits, and quite a bit of items. And all this ties into building yourself up. So you really have to like match 3. You have to like building and leveling up your buildings and your own heroes. And then, of course, there's a summoning. So I get a lot of this is, can I survive in this game as a free-to-play player? Because I recognize that not everyone wants to pay. So you just have to realize that if you're a free-to-play player, you're not going to be leveling up these buildings very quickly. You can only level up 1 building at a time, whereas if you're a pay-to-play player, you can potentially level up 2 at once, so double the speed. And so once you level these buildings up, as a free-to-play player and pay-to-play player, you both have an opportunity to keep these buildings. So this building's called Training Camp. It's at level 20, which is maximum. And you have a chance at maximum to train a legendary 5-star hero. Again, it's a chance. So every 2 days, you have a chance to get a 5-star hero. It's not going to happen every time. So you can see I have 3 training camps running, 1, 2, 3. Each of them will produce a 5-star, 4-star, or 3-star hero every 2 days. So here you go. I can click on this. I have 1 hero. And today I got a 4-star hero. So Scarlet, it's in the middle of the pack. It's not the best 4-star hero. It's not the worst. So, but it's good. So as a new player, if you get Scarlet and it's a 4-star, you should be pretty happy, I think, right? Because you're not trying to become the best in like just a few days. Getting a 4-star hero will certainly get you up in some events and tournaments and raid, which is PvP. All right, so here's more summoning. So again, you have to like this gacha type of style of summoning. So we go to the summon gate, and here is the current event that's going on. Atlantis summon. You have all sorts of other summons that occur frequently. Actually, these happen every day. These are the daily summons, so on and so forth. And so because we do have a free summon, we can try summoning. Now, here are all your 5-star heroes that are possible that you can summon in this event. So, for example, you can summon this guy called Tarlac or Wilbur. Wilbur's 4-star. And these are pretty decent heroes here. Some of these are really nice. Some of these are okay. But what I like about this game is it tells you the percentages up front. Instead of me trying to dig through patch notes of a different game and finding out the rates, it tells you right here, legendary 5-star heroes, which are the best heroes in the game, is currently at 0.9% plus 0.3% plus 1.3 plus 1.3. So you get 2.5% plus an additional 1.3% for a 5-star hero chance, which is not unreasonable when you compare this to other games, I think. So we're going to do one summon, and I'll just show you what it kind of looks like. So you have a summoning portal that opens, and then a hero magically appears, and I got a 3-star hero, which of course is pretty typical for these kind of summons. If I got a 5-star, it would be really nice. But this is a 3-star Atlantis hero, so it's part of the event. I already have this little guy, but Namahage, or Namhage, I have a couple of him already, but if you don't have him, he's nice to have as a 3-star. He's pretty decent. Okay, so moving on, the final aspect of this game, I think, of course, I'm not going to cover everything, just the most important. There's a PvP function, so everyone asks me, like, how do I become the best, and how do I do this the quickest? Well, if you're a free-to-play player, you really have to grind it out slowly. You can get yourself up there. You're not going to be in the leaderboard anytime soon. That will probably take years upon years of work because everyone is grouped on the same server. So, for example, here's your leaderboard, and here's the current top 10 ranks. And you can see I played over 2 years. I'm only ranked 900 so 1,000. Now, this hasn't been my primary focus in terms of rating, but you get the gist of things, right? So yeah, and rating works the same way. You find your opponent and you attack using tiles. The final aspect is actually the social aspect, which I do really enjoy. So what we can see here is there is an alliance and there is a global chat as well. So since everyone's grouped into one server, you can see messages are flowing rather freely, and that's when it tells me, hey, this game is active and maybe something I'd like to consider to play. So pretty decent, I think, overall. And in Alliance chat, you can also do other things. So for example, in Alliance, you can attack a Titan as a group together and take out a boss, which is the Titan. You have War, which is Alliance versus another Alliance. This starts actually for us in 15 hours. So overall, I think it's a fairly decent game. So if you are interested in playing this game, feel free to leave a comment down below. Here is our alliance name, the Daisy Cutters. So if you just download, install the game, and then search the Daisy Cutters alliance, you're going to find me in there. You're going to find our leader Phoenix in there, and a whole host of welcoming players for you to join. So feel free to check out the game. If you have any questions, suggestions, leave a comment down below. And let me know what else you want to see on this channel. I'd be happy to show everyone these games. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.